IVM.
Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach Podcast, the bite-sized podcast filled with quick and easy actionable habits. Remember, great habits create that awesome life. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach, and today's not so fun fact of the day has to do with student debt. Did you know that there are about 3 million senior citizens in America that are still paying off their student debt? These are people who are older than the age of 60 years. Their total loans equal to about $86 billion. Now, there are so many reasons why student debt and loans at this kind of time are an all-time high. And that is not the point of this podcast. The point is that we are willing to pay so much for an education that we will use in our careers. Then, as the years pass by, we realize that we do not have the new skills necessary to keep growing in our careers. So we then learn to upskill. And this is when we learn more to increase our worth and our output. We keep paying so much for these courses, not just in money, but in time and effort as well. Yet, there are two very important things that we need to focus on and work towards that the official universities don't necessarily teach us at all. The first is life skills, and the second is hobbies. These are things that we don't necessarily pay too much attention to. Skills like how to become more charismatic, how to speak better, how to learn about your emotions, how to cook dinner for friends, how to negotiate. There are so many things about life that no formal education can teach us. If it did, we would all be stuck in university forever because there is just so much to learn and grow. And as we grow, our level for that kind of knowledge will increase and increase and increase. The other big aspect of our life that goes ignored is the stuff that we enjoy doing, our hobbies. It is important to realize that this is stuff we enjoy doing and want to keep getting better at. So, for example, listening to music is not a hobby unless you become a collector or a blogger or do something with your knowledge for that music. The thirst of knowledge and growth is a key difference between a hobby and just an interest. One of the best ways I have found to grow both these segments of our life is to use YouTube as our university for life. Now, I just want to make it perfectly clear that YouTube is not paying me to say this. I wish they were, but alas. Your YouTube homepage shows me where your priorities are, where you are spending most of your time and energy. Is it full of videos to lose fat in 30 days? Is it full of news alerts? Is it full of stand-up comedy? What is in your YouTube recommendations feed gives us a deep understanding of our lives. Because it is free, we use YouTube as time pass, as a way to while away time. Imagine if you could get a little bit more serious about the way you use YouTube. The best way I have found to do this is to put money and raise the stakes. So what I did was I bought the YouTube Premium membership. Now, when I'm shaving or having a bath or washing dishes, I can listen to Tony Robbins or Bob Proctor or Zig Ziglar or Sadhguru or Charisma on Command. This YouTube university is filled with amazing videos that you don't need to see, you can just listen to. And by paying for it, now I want to use it more. I also want to use it in such a way that I get my value back for it. It's a little over 100 rupees, and in my opinion, the rewards come back many times over. So your simple habit starts by going to YouTube and seeing what your recommendations are. Then I want you to search for some of these amazing people that I've discussed on this podcast. Search for content that will make you learn, make you open your mind, make you grow as a person. Content that is a tool for the way you can live your life and grow. I know growth is important for you because you're listening to the Habit Coach podcast. So keep learning and finding new ways to grow. Then put your money down. Pay for a subscription so that you can switch the screen off and continue listening to your videos wherever you are. And this way you can attend this university anywhere. So start these habits and share with us your progress using the hashtag #TheHabitCoach. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashdin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, awesome180.com, or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME180. That's Awesome 180.
I hope you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Another fun week in the books last week, and I think you guys should definitely check out some of the shows that we did. So first, let me tell you about Cock and Bull. We did 2 Cock and Bulls on Cyrus Says last week, which is, I don't think we've ever done before. But there was just so much to talk about, and it was fun. The first one was just on Trish, myself, and Cyrus. The second one, we had Abhijit Ganguly on, and that was a great episode. Do check that out. Check out Know Your Kanun as well. It's been a while since I spoke about that show, but Amber's been doing a great job on it. This week he spoke to Naina Sharma, a Canadian lawyer, about the ways that you do business in Canada and the challenges that presents. Definitely very interesting stuff. Do check that out. The guys at Naan Curry are doing some really, really fun stuff. Do check out their latest episode. They talk about roti, the simple bread, but it's got some complications to it. Let them tell you about what they are. Do check that out. Also, do definitely check out the Wire Talks with Siddharth Bhatia. He's been killing it, man. It's just a news show, but what great conversations. This week, he had Siddharth Singh on to talk about pollution. Do check that out. And you know what, guys? The best news of all, Simplified is back. They've been back for a few weeks and I haven't called them out before, but remember that they're back and do check them out. This week, they talk about, does censorship make sense? Knowing the guys, I think I know the answer to that, but you should go check that out. And with that, I hope to see you again next week.
Whether you're an established sports person or a budding one, or simply a sports enthusiast, join us, Tanvi and Shlok.
We are 2 passionate pro badminton players talking policy, mindset and everything sport.
So tune in to the Millennial Athlete every Monday.
Only on the IVM Podcast Network.
Trust us, it's gonna be lit.